Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. The Lakers are always capable of making a big trade. With Luka Doncic now leading the team, the Lakers front office is committed to building the best possible roster around him. The Lakers have shown interest in Indiana Pacers forward Benedict Mathurin, who is athletic, a great scorer, and also provides defensive support. Trade suggestion: Lakers and Indiana Pacers to trade several players. The Los Angeles Lakers are always capable of making a big trade. With Luka Doncic now leading the team, the Lakers front office is committed to building the best possible squad around Luka. One player who has been part of many Lakers trade rumors is Austin Reaves. Even though Reaves is the third, or arguably second, best player on the Lakers roster, he could be expendable. His defensive limitations next to Luka are more problematic, and he is set to get a big paycheck next season. That's why if the Lakers can trade Austin Reaves now, they may be able to build a stronger roster down the line. One bold Lakers Austin Reaves trade idea could look like this. Lakers receive Aaron Nesmith, Benedict Mathurin. Indiana Pacers receive Austin Reaves, Maxi Kleber, Lakers protected first-round pick. This trade would land the Lakers two battle-tested players who are young, athletic, and could grow well next to Luka. Nesmith has proven that he is a knockdown three-point shooter. He shot over 43% from the three-point line. He, next to Luka at the two-guard, would provide excellent spacing. Mathurin is also an intriguing young player. He can create his own offense and averaged over 16 points a game for the Pacers last season. He would be a perfect bench spark for the Lakers. Even though the Lakers would be giving up the best player in this deal, it might be worthwhile. Nesmith and Mathurin are both getting better every season and are much cheaper than Reaves. They have similar skill sets and are better defensively than Reaves. The question is, would the Pacers ever do something like this? Probably not. Mathurin and Nesmith were two important pieces for the NBA Finals run last season. They will be even more key with Tyrese Haliburton set to miss next season. We don't see this Pacers-Austin Reaves trade going down, especially from the Pacers side of things. Lakers reportedly have to break the bank to keep starter around. While some Lakers fans may not be entirely satisfied with the offseason Los Angeles just had, it's important to remember that they have taken care of the most important order of business, re-signing Luka Doncic. The Slovenian superstar will be in LA for the foreseeable future, making everything a little easier for GM Rob Pelinka. Next up are contract extension negotiations with Austin Reaves. Reaves is entering the final year of his contract and is currently extension eligible. Due to his team-friendly salary, however, the Lakers can only offer him a maximum of a 4-year, $89.2 million contract. The 27-year-old combo guard has reportedly already turned down that deal, understandably thinking that he could get a better offer as an unrestricted free agent next offseason. It looks like he will get his wish next summer. NBA insiders on ESPN reported on Wednesday that league executives expect Reaves to get over $30 million per year in his next contract. Austin Reaves expected to get over $30 million per year in next deal. The same report adds that the widespread consensus is that Reaves will return to the Lakers. This sets up the Lakers' backcourt of the future as Doncic and Reaves, as the duo will be making over $85 million per year on average if the reporting is accurate. Reaves has undoubtedly earned this contract with his production in the NBA. He has improved every season and turned himself into a high-level shot creator who can take and make shots from all over the court. He has also become a much better passer and playmaker in the process. Yet, the decision to give him a lucrative, long-term deal carries a certain risk. The Doncic-Reaves backcourt is defensively flammable, and both players need the ball in their hands to be effective. Since they are both smart players who can shoot, they could make things work offensively, but whether that backcourt fit is the optimal one for the Lakers is worth discussing. The Lakers need more athleticism, size, and shooting around Doncic. Reaves doesn't necessarily provide enough of these abilities to get paid like a star. His skill set is likely better optimized elsewhere, but the Lakers likely don't see it this way. How the 2025-26 season goes can change the team's and Reeves' perspective in the negotiations, so this will be a fascinating storyline to watch over the next year. Lakers will make NBA Finals if Luka Doncic's explosive history repeats itself. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar will have Eurobasket 2025 to properly prepare him for the 2025-26 NBA season. If the old adage of history being a great teacher is true, then the Los Angeles Lakers will be poised for an exceptional future in the 2025-26 NBA season. That all starts and ends with Luka Doncic, and how his participation at Eurobasket 2025 is about to set him up for a monstrous campaign. The biggest off-season storyline presently surrounding Doncic is that of his new contract extension with the Lakers. The 3-year, $165 million agreement between him and Los Angeles has officially taken the spotlight away from Luka's incredible body transformation this summer. Can the 2017 champs reclaim the throne? Slovenia announces their preliminary roster ahead of #Eurobasket 2025. Their looming story of Doncic's activity at Eurobasket, amid this busy summer, should prove even more valuable to the Lakers than a contract extension or off-season workout routine. Why would that be the case? Well, because last time one of Doncic's summers included an international competition, the Slovenian superstar came back and turned in the most impressive season of his young NBA career. The Lakers will surely want history to repeat itself. Luka Doncic's nuclear mode button has recharged for first time since 2023. In the summer of 2023, Doncic represented the Slovenian national team at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. That year's international basketball competition featured some dazzling performances from the former Dallas Mavericks superstar. Doncic posted 25 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists per game in the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 European qualifiers to secure his country's spot at the tournament. The superstar point guard continued his excellent performances once the main competition officially began. Doncic averaged 27 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 6.1 assists per game at FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. His performances were not strong enough to help Slovenia secure a medal. Still, Doncic's country wound up finishing in a respectable 7th place among all competitors. A dominant 2023-24 NBA season for Doncic and the Mavericks followed an impressive showing of summer hoops. Luka finished 3rd in MVP voting, trailing only Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Many will still argue about him being snubbed for that award to this day. Doncic finished the 2023-24 season with the highest cumulative average of points, rebounds, and assists since the NBA-ABA merger in 1976. The former Mavericks guard posted 33.9 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 9.8 assists per game. Luka Doncic cooks Rudy Gobert and hits a step-back game winner. Thanks in large parts to his efforts, Dallas secured a 50-win season and the 5th seed in the Western Conference. What followed was the first NBA Finals appearance for the franchise since 2011. That run ultimately ended with a Boston Celtics championship, but it was not for nothing. Doncic was so great during the 2023-24 season that it forced many to question whether he had a claim to the title of best player in the NBA. The Lakers will hope Eurobasket 2025 sparks the same kind of success for Doncic and the franchise in 2025-26 that the Mavericks got to enjoy. The only difference Los Angeles would hope for is the final result in the NBA Finals. JJ Redick says biggest thing for Bronny is to get in elite shape. After a standout summer league campaign, Bronny James will have more expectations heading into his sophomore season. Bronny James' first year with the Lakers largely took place behind the scenes. Save for some memorable on-court moments that had more to do with his presence than his production, Bronny spent his time in the G League. That development was on showcase in Summer League this season as Bronny showed the clear strides he's made in the span of 1 year. Despite playing alongside last year's first-round draft pick in Dalton Knecht, Bronny was the one who stood out the most. Now, he heads into the rest of the summer looking to build off that strong showing. One of the focuses for him will be improving his conditioning, which both he and head coach J.J. Redick talked about in a feature written by Dave McMenamin of ESPN. The biggest thing for Bronny is that he has to get in elite shape, Redick told ESPN. That's the barrier of entry for him right now. And if he does that, I think he's got a chance to be a really fantastic player in the NBA. Of the many steps backwards that Bronny took after suffering his cardiac event, one of the biggest was likely his conditioning. Spending the better part of 6 months unable to do likely any level of serious conditioning is going to set you back quite a bit. Building that up, once again, is not something that happens in the snap of a finger, either. It's a long process to get back anywhere near where he was. And, as Bronny talked about in the piece, new challenges have arisen since that incident. I get kind of sick easier now. Which is kind of weird, but I think it messed with my immune system a little bit. So, I would have times where I have to sit out, and that conditioning that I'm working on just goes away in that week of me being out. As much as Bronny has made improvements in his game over the last year, there's still room to grow, or get back, as well. Getting into top shape has many benefits that come along with it, but with expectations for him rising entering his second season, the asks of him are only going to increase. Luka Doncic immediately validates what everyone has been saying about him this offseason. Luka Doncic has slimmed down and is already in prolific form for Slovenia. Los Angeles Lakers superstar Luka Doncic is in the midst of a summer that can only be described as a transformative experience. He signed a 3-year extension with the Lakers and has been at the heart of countless conversations about his weight loss and improved conditioning. An intriguing photo shoot left countless fans in shock, but it was on Friday, August 8 that Doncic confirmed that the hype about his fitness is justified. Doncic and Slovenia took the court in a Eurobasket preparation game against Germany that had Lakers fans' eyes all over it. It didn't take long for the 2024 NBA scoring champion to confirm that he has, in fact, lost what appears to be a significant amount of weight. It's already translating to the court, with Doncic moving noticeably quicker around screens and converting the type of magical shots fans have become accustomed to seeing. With an extra burst seemingly behind every step, Doncic is looking like the player and athlete the Dallas Mavericks swore he'd never be again. Luka Doncic looks noticeably quicker in Eurobasket warm-up. The Lakers superstar's interview with Men's Health went viral when photographs of a noticeably slimmer Doncic surfaced on the internet. Optimism inevitably arrived in abundance as one of the best players in the world had seemingly turned a corner with his fitness and conditioning. Doncic is already putting his slimmer frame to good use, moving more freely around the court and playing angles with increased velocity. Considering the 26-year-old Doncic has already put together a Hall of Fame resume, his physical transformation offers ample reason to believe a new level of greatness could soon be unlocked. The instant hope among many is that he'll have more energy on defense, where a vast majority of the criticism he faces arises. Doncic is coming off of a season in which he averaged a career-best 1.8 steals per game, however, which shows an early increase in activity, even if more work still needs to be done. Friendly warm-up for Eurobasket? Not exactly. Isaac Bonga has shadowed Luka from the jump and Doncic has answered with 15 points and 5 assists, some trash talk for Bonga after one step back and lots of jawing with Germany's Spanish coach Alex Mumbrú. Offensively, Doncic has carved out a reputation as one of the most lethal dribble penetrators in the sport. He uses his height, handle, and knowledge of how to generate space to create the perfect angles to attack, and is capable of finishing with a wide array of skills once he gets into the paint. When all else fails, Doncic's fearless three-point shooting is a strength opposing players must be aware of, as well, a truth he reminded his skeptics of against Germany. It's a good day for basketball, Luka is hooping. Doncic, a former Eurobasket gold medalist, should benefit from this summer endeavor with Slovenia. In addition to representing his country on a major stage, he can test the way his body is due to respond to the grind of competitive basketball before the 2025-26 NBA season commences. In the process, Lakers fans are sure to receive the opportunities they've been searching for to evaluate the franchise player's new look and thrilling skill set. Lakers must learn from Mavericks before making Austin Reeves' mistake. The Lakers should not follow in the Mavericks' footsteps. The Los Angeles Lakers are at a crossroads with Austin Reeves, and they would be smart to learn from the Dallas Mavericks before it is too late. Letting Jalen Brunson walk became one of the Mavs' biggest regrets. The Lakers could be heading down the same path. If they do not act fast and lock Reeves in long term, they may come to regret it. Letting Reeves walk could haunt the Lakers like Brunson did the Mavs. Reeves, like Brunson once was, is caught in that uncomfortable space between solid starter and possible star. Last season his numbers were the real deal. He averaged a career-high 20.2 points, 5.8 assists, and 4.5 rebounds, all while shooting nearly 38% from deep. Reeves' game has grown every year. But because his postseason success has been quite rocky, questions now linger. In the playoffs against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Reeves shot just 41% from the field and 31.9% from three, and his free throw attempts dropped from 5 a game to just 1.4. His assists dipped. The turnovers climbed. Those numbers were definitely not ideal, but that should not erase what he brings to the table. The Mavericks once doubted Brunson's playoff impact too. During Rick Carlisle's final season, he averaged just 8 points per game in the playoffs. Fast forward a few years and look where he is at now. Brunson is now the New York Knicks franchise player. He is one of the top point guards in the entire NBA and is an absolutely elite postseason performer. He just wrapped up a postseason run, putting up nearly 30 points per game and dishing 7 assists. More importantly, he was the main reason why his team made the Eastern Conference Finals. Dallas missed the window. New York did not. If the Lakers are not careful, Reeves could be that story again. If the Lakers want to bring him back, he will not come cheap. One NBA exec told ESPN, "I think Reeves, will get $30 million plus." Even with that steep price tag, ESPN went on to later state they will most likely get the deal done. The expectation is that Reeves ultimately will return to Los Angeles, which would cement Reeves' role as the long-term running mate next to Doncic in LA's backcourt, the role once held by Brunson then Irving in Dallas. The Lakers already have their superstar in Luka Doncic. They need the right kind of glue guy beside him. Someone who can create, shoot, and make the game easier. Reeves checks those boxes. He may not end up being a Brunson-type player, but hey, who knows? No one thought Brunson would be who he is back now compared to back then. Reeves has all the tools to figure out his playoff woes, the Lakers just need to trust that he can.